This brother is the total package, and he is going to be the #1 overall pick in this upcoming NBA draft. It is no secret what he was going to do because there's no reason for him not to. I'll let my producers get in my ear if they think I'm making a horrible comparison here. I'm thinking box office. I think this is the greatest white prospect since Larry Bird.
In a small snow-covered town in Maine, where the wind bites and the gyms are cold, basketball courts often sit empty. But in that quiet, frozen place, a young boy named CooperFlagg was dreaming bigger than most. While other kids were busy playing video games or shoveling snow just to make it to school, Cooper was somewhere else, alone in the gym, putting up shots under flickering lights, his breath visible in the frozen air. This wasn't just a pastime. It wasn't just a hobby. It was an obsession. It was the beginning of a legacy. At just 12 years old, after dropping 30 points in a game, Cooper told his mom something that would echo through the years. One day, I'm gonna be the best. And now, that same kid from Newport, Maine, a town with fewer than 3,000 people, is being called the #1 prospect in basketball. And here's the kicker. He hasn't even played a single college game yet. Stephen A. Smith, one of the most outspoken voices in basketball, didn't hold back when talking about Cooper. CooperFlagg is special. I'm not saying he's just good. I'm saying this kid could be the future face of the NBA. So why is CooperFlagg already #1? Why is his name trending during the NBA Summer League, even though he's not even eligible for the draft? Let's break it all down. Welcome to Basketball Dribble, your home for no face, no fluff, pure basketball storytelling. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're diving deep into the story of CooperFlagg and why the hype surrounding him is not just noise, it's very real. From small town roots to national spotlight, CooperFlagg's story starts in a place most people haven't heard of, Newport, Maine, a town so small it barely registers on the map, with a population under 3,000. But what Newport lacks in size, it makes up for in heart, and that heart runs deep in Cooper. From the moment he first touched a basketball, it was clear this kid was different. By the time he was 14, he was dominating AAU tournaments, playing against the best young talent in the country and standing out. By 15, national attention was on him. By 16, he was ranked the #1 player in the entire country. Standing 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, Cooper is a walking mismatch on the court. But it's not just his size that makes him special. It's his skill set. He's a forward with the footwork of a guard, the court vision of a seasoned playmaker, and the fire of a veteran competitor. At Montverde Academy in Florida, a basketball powerhouse that has produced NBA stars like Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, and Ben Simmons, Cooper didn't just fit in. He stood out, and now he's committed to Duke University, the brotherhood, the proving ground for greats like Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, and Grant Hill. But Cooper isn't following in anyone's footsteps. He's carving out his own lane, dominating the toughest competition. Let's talk about the numbers because they tell a story of dominance few teenagers can match. During the 2023 Nike Peach Jam, arguably the toughest high school tournament in America, Cooper averaged an eye-popping 25.4 points per game, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, and nearly 7 blocks. That's not just dominance, that's complete control. He blocked shots with the ferocity of a young Kevin Garnett, moved with the smoothness and polish of a young Jason Tatum, and passed with the vision and creativity of Luka. An NBA scout summed it up perfectly. If Flagg were draft eligible today, he'd go top 3. No hesitation. And remember, he's still just a teenager. What experts are saying. Here's what some experts say about CooperFlagg. Stephen A. Smith. CooperFlagg is special. This kid could be the future face of the NBA. Brian Windhorst. The best prospect in basketball might not even be in college yet. JJ Redick. Cooper has that it factor. You can't teach it. He's wired for greatness. NBA scout. You draft Flagg and your rebuild ends the next day. What separates CooperFlagg? The mindset. But stats alone don't tell the full story. What truly separates CooperFlagg isn't just his physical gifts or his numbers. It's his mindset. He's locked in. No drama, no ego, just hoops. When Cooper steps on the floor, he leads. He defends. He dictates the pace and flow of the game. JJ Redick, one of the sharpest basketball minds and former NBA sharpshooter, put it this way. Cooper has that it factor. You can't teach it. He's wired for greatness. That wiring, that relentless drive and focus is what turns a kid from a small town in Maine into a franchise-altering talent. The Summer League phenomenon, without playing a single game. Here's where it gets wild. During the 2025 NBA Summer League, CooperFlagg didn't play a single game. In fact, he wasn't even eligible, but still, his name was everywhere. While some rookies struggled to find their footing, fans and analysts kept asking, what would CooperFlagg look like against these guys? Spoiler alert, clips from USA Basketball scrimmage scrimmages started leaking, and Cooper looked better than half the NBA prospects there. Brian Windhorst, one of the NBA's most respected insiders, said it bluntly. It's crazy, but the best prospect in basketball might not even be in college yet. And just like that, CooperFlagg became the unofficial MVP of Summer League, without even stepping on the court. The heavy comparisons, and why he's different. So who is CooperFlagg like? The comparisons are heavy. Kevin Garnett's intensity, Larry Bird's court vision, Luka Doncic's basketball IQ, Jason Tatum's polish. But here's the thing, Flagg isn't just a mix of those guys. He's a new archetype. A 6'9" defensive anchor with offensive playmaking ability and a killer motor. He's not just a piece to build around, he's the foundation. One scout said it best: you draft Flagg and your rebuild ends the next day. Next stop, Duke University. Cooper is about to walk into one of the most high-pressure college basketball programs in the nation. And he's not just expected to contribute, he's expected to lead. If he dominates March Madness and brings a championship back to Durham, the 2026 NBA draft becomes a foregone conclusion. NBA teams are already planning their rosters around the Flagg sweepstakes. From snowy gyms to national spotlight, the journey has just begun. From snowy gyms in Maine to the national spotlight, CooperFlagg's journey is only beginning. But this isn't just hype, it's reality. Because what we're watching isn't potential, it's inevitable. Stephen A. Smith said it best: this kid ain't just a baller, he's the truth, and the NBA better be ready. Why is CooperFlagg already number one? Why is CooperFlagg already the number one prospect, even before playing a college game? Because he's built differently. Because he doesn't chase attention, he earns it. Because even without stepping foot on an NBA court, he's already changing the game. Breaking down what makes CooperFlagg special. Let's break down what makes CooperFlagg so special. Size and length. At 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, he's a walking mismatch on both ends of the floor. Versatility. He can score from outside, attack the rim, defend multiple positions, and create plays. Defense. Nearly 7 blocks per game at Peach Jam show his elite rim protection instincts. Basketball IQ. His court vision and passing ability separate him from most forwards his age. Maturity. Coaches and scouts rave about his leadership and low-maintenance attitude. Motor. He plays with relentless energy and competitive fire. What are the critics saying? Of course, no prospect is without critics. Some question if his slender frame can withstand the physicality of the NBA. Others wonder if he's dominating because of early physical maturity, and if that edge will fade. But Cooper's response is simple: let the game speak. His poise, work ethic, and team-first mentality have already silenced many doubters. The impact on the NBA landscape. The NBA landscape is changing, and CooperFlagg fits perfectly into the modern game. Teams want versatile players who can defend multiple positions, create offense, and lead. Cooper checks all those boxes. He's not just a player, he's a foundation. The road ahead. CooperFlagg's next big challenge is Duke University. He's stepping into a program loaded with history and expectations. If he dominates college basketball and leads Duke deep into March Madness, the NBA draft will be his to lose. Final thoughts. CooperFlagg's story is one of grit, talent, and destiny. From a cold Maine town to the brink of NBA superstardom, his journey is just beginning. The hype is real,